Who is the GOAT in every major sport? Blessings to all our blessed ones family. Are you ready to find out who is the greatest of all times in every major sport? Okay, grab onto your phone, turn up your volume, focus tight, and enjoy this fun, empowering video we created for your enjoyment. Our number one goal is to expand your knowledge. Content we make for your empowerment. Also, don't forget to smash the like button and post our videos to social media. Your friends will thank you for it. It has always been such a tradition to debate about the greatest of all times, or GOAT, in different sports. Well, to actually decide who's the best of the best is a bit complicated. There have been such great athletes, both men and women, who have broken world records and whatnot. In this video, we'll be looking at sportsmen from both the Olympics and sports realm, look across the different eras, and tell you who is the greatest. So let's get into it. Basketball. Michael Jordan is the one leading here in basketball. He has an unrivaled career in the game. According to the NBA website, he is 5-time MVP, 6-time NBA champion, 6-time NBA Finals MVP, 14-time All-Star, and an NBA record 10 scoring titles. Jordan influenced a generation of basketball players who aspired to be like Mike and Air Jordan. And Air Jordan became the symbol of a Nike brand that is now one of the most well-known in the world. When people doubt Michael Jordan's title as the greatest basketball player of all time, they generally bring up this record, because other players can outperform Jordan in different ways. Bill Russell won more championships, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored more points, and LeBron James is a potentially more dangerous all-round player. And as James tries to make his 8th straight finals appearance, it can be argued that just making it to the finals is a huge achievement in and of itself. But one thing is undeniable. Each time Jordan reached the finals, he not only won, but was also chosen MVP. It's difficult to surpass perfection. American football. Without a question, quarterback is the most essential position on the field. Thus, it should come as no surprise that our choice for the greatest quarterback on the gridiron is a quarterback. Why not go for a 2-time league MVP and a man who has a spotless 4.0 Super Bowl record out of all the prominent quarterbacks available? You guessed it right. We're talking about Joe Montana and Tom Brady. You can compare Joe Montana's stats to Tom Brady's all you want, but it's evident that Brady's numbers came during a more pass-friendly era. Montana did not throw an interception in any of his 4 Super Bowl appearances. And the one Super Bowl MVP award he did not receive. He passed for 357 yards and 3 touchdowns, but was overshadowed by Jerry Rice, another all-time great. Joe is certainly the GOAT in football. Baseball. George Herman Ruth has accomplished everything on the baseball field. According to ESPN, he was the first player in MLB history to smash 60 home runs in a season, and he was so well known that even Japanese soldiers fighting in World War II knew his name. Ruth began his career as a left-handed pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, and could have easily earned a spot in the Hall of Fame based on his pitching ability alone. But he eventually switched to full-time slugging, hitting 714 home runs. Ruth's legend looms even larger than his colossal achievements. Hockey. This hockey player is unquestionably regarded as the greatest player of hockey in history. We are talking about Wayne Gretzky. He won 9 Hart trophies as league MVP, scored 9 titles, and got 4 Stanley Cups. Wayne boasts a slew of NHL goals, assists, and points records from both the regular and postseason goals. He is one of the few hockey players who has transcended the sport and helped promote it in the United States. Boxing. Muhammad Ali. He wasn't just a player, but a phenomenal champion. Muhammad Ali didn't just proclaim himself the greatest, he was genuinely the greatest. His former name was Cassius Clay, and he was crowned World Heavyweight Champion 3 times, making him the first person to do so. Ali stood out from most heavyweights because of his unconventional style, quick feet, and lightning-fast reflexes. Ali was the complete deal, especially when you consider his larger-than-life demeanor and magnetism. Soccer. Brazil has produced some of the best soccer players in the world, but Pele or Edson Arantes do Nascimento of goals in 14 games, winning the cup 3 times. Pele scored 1,281 goals in 1,363 games during his professional career. And guess what's even crazier? This counts to nearly 1 goal per game. Wow! Are you enjoying the video? Which sport is your favorite? And who is your favorite sportsman? Share with us in the comments. Keep watching till the end for some interesting information. Tennis. Commonly, Men have been seen to dominate the region of sports across the world and in history, but there is a woman rising up and challenging the norms. She is the tennis superstar Serena Williams. It goes without saying that she is one of the few athletes in both men and women who have dominated their respective sport. Serena has been phenomenal throughout her career, winning 73 WTA titles, 23 Grand Slams, and 4 Olympic gold medals. She has more Grand Slam singles titles than any other woman or man in the Open era, and she only needs one more to tie for the record. She even won her most recent Grand Slam title while expecting a child. Who can do it all? None other than this tennis GOAT. Golf. Tiger Woods was the youngest golfer to win the Masters. He did so at the age of 21 in 1997. He has 82 PGA Tour victories to his credit, including 15 major titles. Tiger's golf prowess helped to popularize the sport for a new generation, and it has become must-see television anytime he's in contention on a Sunday. MMA. Many mixed martial artists can claim to be the best of their era, but when it comes to the best of them all, Jon Jones has the upper hand. In his 22 UFC fights, he's been dominant, winning in about every method imaginable. Jones so surpasses the likes of George St. Pierre, Anderson Silva, Conor McGregor, and Khabib Nurmagomedov as the best, especially given he is still only 33 years old and has plenty of energy left. Auto racing. Despite the fact that Lewis Hamilton has equaled Michael Schumacher's 7 Formula One titles, the German retains a little advantage in the overall standings, though Hamilton may surely overtake him if he keeps racing. Between 1994 and 2006, Schumacher recorded more fastest laps and overall wins in a season, and more consecutive wins than Hamilton, and he made the podium 154 times. In the late 1990s, Schumacher and his unwavering work ethic were key in turning Ferrari into a Formula One powerhouse, and he was the sport's top driver at the time. Track and field. Usain Bolt is the only one who comes to mind when one hears the word track and field. Definitely a great show of how great he is. At the 2009 IAAF World Championships, Usain Bolt set a new world record in the 100-meter final with a time of 9.58 seconds. It's a record that may never be surpassed. He also retains the world record for the 200-meter dash, which he set at the same event in 19.19 seconds. Many people claim to be the quickest, but Usain Bolt is the only one who can prove it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Swimming. Michael Phelps is the best of all swimmers out there. He won a record-breaking 28 Olympic medals, including 23 golds. It makes him the most decorated Olympian of all time, and it appears improbable that he will ever be surpassed. Phelps is the first name that springs to mind when talking about swimming. However, he retired after competing in the 2016 Rio Olympics. Gymnastics. At the 1976 Olympics in Montreal, Romanian gymnast Nadia Comaneci secured a legacy by scoring the first perfect 10 in Olympic history at the age of 14. She became a cultural figure in her native country and throughout the world, helping to popularize gymnastics around the world. In her career, Comaneci won 9 Olympic medals, 5 of them gold, as well as 2 World Championship golds and 9 European Championship golds. You can't say she was a one-hit wonder. Cricket. Donald Bradman is the most dangerous cricket batsman in history. Over 52 test matches, the Australian cricketer averaged 99.94, which is a stunning figure. This batting average is over 50 points higher than the guy who came in second place in cricket history. In first-class cricket, Donald was nearly as good, averaging 95.14 in 234 games. Bradman was responsible for 26% of Australia's runs scored during his test career, which spanned 1928 to 1948. Wrestling. Okay, this is going to be controversial, and perhaps that's why we saved it for the end. There are several professional wrestlers who claim to be the best there is, the best there ever has been, and the best there ever will be. But The Undertaker stands head and shoulders above the rest. He has won the WWE and WWF heavyweight titles 7 times, but it is his durability, his famed Deadman character, and his 21-0 WrestleMania run that distinguish him. Since his debut in 1990, Taker has been a constant in wrestling, commanding the respect of everyone in the locker room for the past 30 years. That's a wrap for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. Before you leave, smash all the icons. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking our content. Stay blessed, my brothers and sisters.